Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So today we are finally doing my top 10 favorite Frankie Stein Monster High dolls. And if you are curious as to what my top 10 favorites are from Draculaura, Claudine, and Laguna, you are more than welcome to scroll back, or I do believe I have a playlist of them. But now with Frankie, that means we have completed this little series with the 4 main ghouls, and now I will be going back and forth between Bratz and Monster High characters. So keep an eye on the community tab for polls and things like that. Before we begin, I do want to say that unfortunately we have some bad news. So how I make these videos is I go through and I pick out all of the dolls that I like from this particular character. Then I plug them all into a non-biased sorter, and then it just forces me to pick between the dolls. So unfortunately, the sorter is either temporarily down or completely down, and I cannot find any more blank ones. So if anyone knows of any other biased sorters like that, please let me know. Shoot me a message or an email. I had to do this a little bit differently. So I feel like it's a pretty, good list. And it was my first time ever doing a list of, me really thinking about it, because usually I just put everything in the sorter and it just makes a whole lot more sense. So it was kind of weird doing this one, but we are ready to go. And Frankie actually is what drew me to Monster High in the very beginning. I just loved the whole schoolgirl aesthetic she had going on. And as I got more familiar with Monster High and the characters and stuff in G1, I just kind of I didn't fall out of love with Frankie, but she quickly fell down in rankings for me, because you guys know Draculaura is my favorite. But anyway, there are a lot of good Frankie Stein dolls, and I have G3 basic Frankie right now, and I love that doll so much. I think that, unfortunately though, that doll did not make this list. I believe all of these are from G1. I think. I could be wrong, but if there's a G2 doll on here, I do apologize. But I'm pretty sure they're all from G1. But anyway, this is just my personal opinion. Obviously, everybody is entitled to their own opinion, so please keep your comments positive, polite, and respectful down below, and let me know who your top Frankie Stein doll is. So without further ado, let's start off with number 10. Scaris Frankie, actually, I do believe was a bit higher when I gave my 50 favorite Monster High dolls, but when you just add new things to the mix and really delve into this whole universe of Frankie Stein, you find that you love some dolls more. So I will say this doll was tied with Threaderella, and ultimately this is the one that ended up claiming the top 10. I'm not doing the honorable mention, but just know that Threaderella would have been on this list. But anyway, I remember distinctly when I first saw this doll, I was like, I love her eye makeup and I love her boots specifically. Her dress is not my favorite, but everything from the boots all the way to the hair and the makeup, it's really pretty. You're going to hear me talk a lot about Frankie's lip color, because I do this with a lot of dolls in particular. I am a big fan of bright red lips, and we have some red-lipped Frankies on this list. That sounds so bizarre, but the lips could have been a bit different. They tend, there are some Frankies that they just give really bizarre lip colors to. Even in G3 with some of the dolls that I have, I'm already losing my voice. This is going well. Sorry, friends. I had to cut away because I had a cough, and I really didn't think you guys wanted to hear that. So anyway, it's really the lip color and the outfit that are not my favorite, but definitely this doll overall is beautiful. I love Scaris as a line, so I think it's only natural that this doll would make her way into the top 10. Number 9 is I Heart Fashion, and these dolls came with 3 outfits. So I just picked this one showcasing the first outfit because I really love these red shoes. They're absolutely beautiful. I love the hair, the way that her little bump on top is just solid black. It's a cool, unique way of expressing Frankie's 2-dimensional hair color. I love so typically I'm not a big fan of Argyle, but it really works with Frankie, the black and blue Argyle on the skirt. The red top matches the shoes, so I'm okay with that. Again, the lipstick, I do like that it is a darker tone, but honestly, you could have definitely had her have a completely solid black lip, or the red lip would have looked amazing on here, especially with the shirt and shoes. But this is not a doll that stood out to me for the longest time. And then I did this video and I was like, wow, yeah, this Frankie is actually really, really pretty. I thought she might be a little bit higher, but we've got some amazing Frankie Steins. 8th place, we have 13 Wishes. Now, you guys are going to be surprised because there is actually another doll on this list with bangs. And if you are new here, I am not typically a fan of dolls with bangs. Draculaura, has completely changed my view on that. But anyway, yeah, there's a couple Frankies on this list with bangs. And this is a line that I love. My favorite Draculaura and my favorite Claudine happen to be from this line. So the Frankie is, at the lower end of my top 10, but I think for me, it's mainly because she's giving me Cleo and Nephra vibes. I don't know why. Yes, there is the tinsel, which tinsel never bothers me, but I'm not quite sure how I feel about it here. The outfit is very interesting. Lots of, I believe, the high-low, it's cute. It's very nice. I just love the whole princessy aspect of 13 Wishes. So, of course, I'm going to put, every good-looking 13 Wishes doll on these lists. Sadly, poor Laguna did not make the cut over on her little ranking video. But this is a good Frankie. I feel like maybe I could flip-flop this one and I Heart Fashion just a little bit more. I don't know. Let's just say spots 8 and 9 are interchangeable at the moment. Our next spot goes to Voltageous, okay? And when I talk about this doll, I do want to say that it was kind of between this one, Haute Couture, and Real Drama. And then I was just like, no, you know what? There's a couple different black and white Frankie Stein dolls, and this one just really speaks to me. It gives Frankie a whole new level of I don't know, sass and spunky and quote unquote bad. You know the word I'm not going to say because my channel is, for the most part, family friendly, energy. So she looks really good. I love the hair, the lip. The lips are my favorite part about this. The boots, the outfit, not my favorite, but I think it works really well. Am I ever going to own this doll? No, I'm going to tell you right now, this is the doll out of all 10 on this list. I will most likely never own this one. And it's just, the face of this doll is so beautiful, and the hair and just the fur. Oh my God, this doll is absolutely amazing. She's not okay, she's amazing, but she's not higher. She would be higher on this list, I feel if I liked the outfit a little bit more. But, I think, what is she in 7th place? I think we're at 7th place. At number 6, we have Sweet 1600. So we have more tinsel with this doll, which is a bit, it could be good or bad. I'm not quite sure. But I do like both of the outfits. I didn't grab a picture with the second outfit on, but I like the shoes. I love the first outfit, how it still incorporates the, schoolgirl aesthetic look. The lips are a nice, maroon color. Definitely would have been, I'm just very glad that they're not blue or randomly purple or something, honestly. Yeah, I think the lips are fine. The hairstyle is interesting, very different for Frankie. I love the jewelry and all the accessories, and overall this is a line that's been growing on me for a little while. When I first started this series, I then really fell in love with it, and I was like, this is actually an amazing line, and I don't know why I slept on it for so long. But yeah, this is a really, really pretty and unique looking Frankie. Ghouls Rule kicks off our top 5, and let me tell you, this doll is very important to me because it was my first Monster High movie that I've ever watched. I don't think I've shared that with any of you guys, and this was my first favorite Frankie that I was I really love this doll. Now, from the boots to the immaculate dress, the hairstyle, beautiful. My only complaint about this doll is the random lip color. It would have been so perfect, and this might actually be my favorite Frankie if the lips were black. Or, they could add a pop of red or something. But seriously, if this doll had solid black lips, I know she'd be higher. Also, with the hair, it's kind of a bit hard. If you don't know Monster High, as well as I'm sure all of us here watching this video do, you might not be able to tell that this is Frankie. She looks a little bit different, but not in a bad way. I think it was a really cool, unique take on Frankie, and it's just a really, really beautiful doll. And I, again, just like with 1600, again, another unique hairstyle for Frankie. So I really, really loved this doll. You would have told me that Picnic Casket Frankie Stein would be at number 4 when I started making this. I would have told you that you're crazy. But apparently, here's Picnic Frankie. So this doll is so simplistic, and I love it. I love just everything from the vest, the skirt, the shoes, the bow, the face. The face is adorable. The cute little accessories on the purse, the blonde. Well, it is more of it's a blondish in the hair. I don't know. Just, it's it's a cute doll, okay? She's very cute, very beautiful. Obviously, like, she comes in the set with Jackson, so if I ever got this doll, I definitely would only purchase just her, because you guys know I don't collect boy dolls. But I think this is a very cute and sweet looking Frankie, nothing too dramatic like a lot of the dolls we've seen so far, and some we're going to see coming up. But this definitely breaks away from the type of Frankie dolls I do like, but I don't think that's a bad thing. This one's just really cute, and I really was like, this is such a cute little doll. Like, she definitely deserves to be on this list. Could she possibly go down in the future? Maybe, but for now, she's at number 4. Freak Du Chic brings us right back to the super extravagant Frankie Stein dolls that have been on this list. This line, as you guys know, is the home to my favorite Monster High doll of all time, the Freak Du Chic Torlai. But this Frankie, from the little hat to the high-low to the boots to the hair, I feel like the hair is very unique for Frankie. The lips on this one are fine, not super bothersome to me. They're good. They're fine. Just the makeup, the face, everything. I love the design of the dress. I love the patterns, the color scheme, very cohesive, very nicely well done and executed. Just the concept of this doll is super amazing, and this line overall is fantastic, and I really love this doll. I thought for sure this one was going to be number 2, but there was just another little cute one that I could not resist, and that is Picture Day Frankie. So this doll has a lot of things you would expect me not to like. First of all, bangs. And second of all, there's some pattern mixing going on. But the more I looked at this doll, the more I was like, this doll is amazing. And I see why a lot of people love this Frankie in particular. I can look past the bangs. Thank you, Draculaura, for helping me get over my opinion on those. Look, okay, I've had some bad luck with some dolls with bangs in the past, okay? And it haunts me. But anyway, the elephant in the room are the bright red lips, and I love them so, so much. Now, my thing is, to me, this probably wasn't the proper outfit to do the whole red lip pop thing, but it doesn't bother me. I love it. This doll is so, so cute. I mean, obviously, she's pretty darn important because there's only one other Frankie that beat her out. And I don't know if you guys were able to guess what my number 1 is, but here we go. Sweet Screams Frankie is my current favorite Frankie Stein. And this line in general was such a cool, unique concept for Monster High. And every doll in it is super, super well done. And again, there's a lot of red on here. And red is not typically something you see with Frankie. Frankie is usually like black and white or blue and occasional pops of yellow and things like that. And this is just very, very different. And I love the shoes, the outfit, the hair, just the makeup is not my favorite, but everything else in this doll is just absolutely stunning and immaculate. And I would most definitely consider purchasing this doll if I ever found her for a good deal. She's just super, super pretty and unique looking to Frankie, but not super unique where you couldn't tell this was Frankie, just a really, really beautifully exquisite looking doll. So there are my top 10 favorite Frankie Stein dolls. I would have loved to have included G3, but I think for me still, like, the originals are always going to have like that wow factor. Not that G3 is bad, but I haven't put any G3 dolls on this list yet. So we will see if any make the future lists. Now, like I said, please keep your comments positive, polite, and respectful to myself and each other down below. Also, remember to check back on that community tab to see if you are wanting to vote on which Bratz or Monster High character comes next. Maybe we could actually mix it up and do some Ever After High characters as well. We would do the main 4 girls first before we branch out to anybody else. So if you want to see Ever After High next, let me know. Anywho, if you have not already, give this video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button to join the fam, and tap that really cool notification bell so you know the exact moment I post a new video. Have a blessed day, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye, everybody.